Hello everybody and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Right, so can I say we have... Hang on, let's get this sorted. We're actually going after... Okay, got that one. Let's get rid of King Silver. Yeah, what we're doing is joining the bad guys. I'll be okay. Talk to a young man who's supposed to enter the monastery, and B is to actually get into the monastery in it. Tell Sir Roches what the bandits want you to do. Yeah, you know what? We do need to speak to... You know what? Let's go speak to him first. No? Should we speak to Sir Radgett first? Yeah, speak to Sir Radgett first and then we'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to speak to him and then it suddenly gets to like a cutscene. Are they gonna have a go at me for going to Sir Radgett? Oh crap, run away. Halt. Halt. They're gonna attack me.
What are you saying? What are you fucking saying? You
What have I done?
son of a...
Run away! Who was that guy? B's that way. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nowhere near there, do we? I'm hoping they don't question us as to why we left. I wonder what he's actually going to say to us. I'm intrigued to hear what he's going to say. And how he's going to tell us to work around. Will he tell us to actually go along with what they want us to do? Where is he in here? I'm going to wake him up. Oh, he's bloody asleep, isn't he? But he's asleep. The townsman. Just Friar. I need him to wake up. We'll sit on the toilet and wait. Yeah, we'll sit and wait. Hello there. Excuse me. I wasn't on the toilet. I was waiting. Sir Radzik, we need to speak. Excuse me. We need to speak. Why is he not? Want to speak to me? Does he? Move. Shift. Shift. Sir Radzik.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Quite a lot.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre, it's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the Horsons who torched Neuhof.
That's excellent news. Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pius. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them? Huh. I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. See you later.
Oh, bloody hell.
Watch it. You can't draw your weapon here.
I didn't even know I drawed my weapon. Look, it's not drawn anymore. Oh my god, this is mad. So now I have to... Okay, I'm not going to kill him. Okay, so... I've got to find a way... Okay, let's go speak to him. I wonder if I can go here and speak to someone else. This is going to be crazy. So I got to join a monastery. And instead of killing him now, which I didn't really want to anyway, that was going to cause too much trouble, I now have to bring him back to the bailiff. But then after we've brought him to the bailiff, we're then going to have to convince the bad guys that we have killed him. Which shouldn't be too difficult if we're going to be having the these... What do we need? We need dice. Dice and money. So if we take them the dice and money, it should convince them enough. We are going to get discovered. There's no doubt about it. We're going to get discovered. It's this way. Do 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 do. See if he knows where he is.
God be with you.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
No.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Maybe Tim.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
This is bloody
I'll
Carl.
have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
There's food right here.
My pleasure.
I'm gonna have to talk to everybody, aren't I?
To you?
Are you Carl?
Got it for you.
You wouldn't be
right?
Carl by any chance? No.
Does anybody know Carl? Carl? Are you here, Carl? Anyone called Carl?
God be with you.
No, I want to talk to the bald bloke.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
My pleasure.
Ale.
Are you Carl?
Good day to you. What do you need?
My pleasure.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. Take care now. To the women, God bless them. The services of its
My
God be with
pleasure.
you.
Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Here's
Take care now.
Are you Carl?
Good day to you. What do you need?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Nobody's called Carl. There's no Carl. It's the farmhand, but I doubt the farmhand's going to be Carl. Maybe it is.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Are you Carl?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
God be with you. A tankard
He
of
wanted
ale.
something though.
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows
I'd
a thing
like
or
a
two
beer.
and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely, well, honest.
Me? Dishonest work? You must have mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, I see. My apologies. God save.
What was it you wanted from me?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herb woman.
Right back to that.
He's as superstitious as an old crone, so when he realises he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his pouch and his coin, you can keep the groschen as a reward.
Good luck to you.
Okay. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that mission.
All the best.
Where's this bloody Carl? 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 Where are you, Carl? Are you in here, Carl? I'm trespassing. I need to meet Carl. I don't know where he is. He's not sat down there. Maybe he's inside. Are you Carl? Tavern brawler now. Tavern Fresco Master.
Drink anymore.
Carl!
God be with you.
Are you Carl?
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes. Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So instead, I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin. And he never takes so much as a single step away from me. If you help me get rid of him.
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please, get rid of him for me, any way you can. Take care now.
Okay.
My respects to you.
It's funny.
You're Manfred, the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it.
that if I dull my senses in the slightest, that rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together.
Hey, he'll
And
be
if
alright.
he starts to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game?
God be with you.
Yeah, let's play some dice. Oh.
Here, just as you ordered.
To good neighbors.
Here, enjoy it.
Hmm.
Here, just as you ordered.
Score and roll again. Here we go, 100.
My pleasure.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
No, I'm not passing.
Here,
I'll do what I want.
Enjoy it.
Okay.
No one ever died from throwing dice, you know.
Bust. Got 200 though.
Am I invisible?
Over here, a beer.
I don't believe it.
Okay, what we got?
You're off to a good
I
start.
didn't even get a 1.
One beer for me.
This'll be the one.
Oh, come on.
Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
That's 200.
One beer.
There.
A tankard of ale for me.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Right here.
You've had your go, mate? I'm bust this
How
time.
much longer must I wait?
Here, enjoy it.
This'll be the one.
Yeah.
Here you are. Good health.
How did I get so lucky with the dice game?
To the women. God bless them.
Here, enjoy it.
Cheers.
It's no big deal.
Bust.
You didn't have much anyway.
Constantly bust in this game.
One ale, please.
Now we need to raise our luck. It is 1.
That's all.
I'm not getting to 3,000. Do 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 do.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
A tankard of ale.
Why?
One ale over
Let's
here,
go another
please.
one.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I'll bring it right away.
Look at that.
Come on. It's
Boom.
time I had a throw.
Shut up a bit.
My pleasure.
Score and pass. There we go. 1,700. There we go. Boom.
Here.
A tankard here.
This'll be the one.
Here. Enjoy it.
Oh,
No
come
point in
on.
pushing it.
My turn. Come on, get a 1.
Here. Enjoy it.
Roll again.
To the women, God bless them.
There. Satisfied? I'll be right back with that.
So can I score off the 5? So we do that. Roll again.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Nope.
I'll be back to take.
1. Roll again.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
To get a drink here.
Oh, come on.
One here.
Oh, what a joke.
Now you.
Kinda need something good. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, that gets rid of that. 500. Come on, come on. Oh, come on.
One beer for me.
Ah, oh, so close. What a joke.
That's it.
One beer for
Yeah, he's won. He's won. I can't do anything.
a bit of
Yeah.
luck at last.
Let me have some grub. Whatever's quick.
I've
First person to get a mile
had
is
enough.
that smashed it.
Yeah, he's drunk. This game's picked a call. Manfred's taken care
taken
of.
care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. Well, that's your problem. You could only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him,
Oh,
but he
God.
only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed? What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins.
There.
If I could
Satisfied?
only steal that old man's pouch, I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of your feet.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookerva was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare-arsed? What the hell would I do?
But there are poor people.
If I have...
Hey, let's
You already said that. Let's go.
That's all then.
Good luck to you.
Loot. There we go.
My pleasure.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the ring.
Give him half the purse.
Here's half the purse.
Half? What about the rest?
I'm keeping it for my efforts.
Well, I can't say that seems fair to me. But what can I do? Farewell.
Yes. What can you do, Carl? What can you do? Right. So we have what we need. We have the writ. Now there's two objectives we've got. Steal the farmer's amulet. Okay, that's not to do with us. This is it. To go with the writ to the monastery. That is a different mission. Do 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 do. Won't they recognise me still? Like, I've done so many things at this monastery, surely they'd know.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. He must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the Order of St. Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Yeah, of course.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Farewell.
Okay. Put everything in the horse. Hang on. Yep. There you go. No. What's yours got? There's stuff we can drop. Okay, that'll do. We gotta go in here.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
I'm a monk.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
Is it him in the middle, maybe? He seems shifty.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Sing.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatio
Butchering it.
me.
You just butchered it.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Terrible. We're not going to kill him, we're going to hand him over to justice. In
Welcome,
the cloister.
brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Oh, God.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished.
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Is it alright if we don't do the tour?
I thought that since you're literally a complete novice, you'd be interested to know what you have to do tomorrow. But if you don't want to come with me, I won't force you. Here's a letter from the prior with the daily schedule. Read it and observe it.
Let's take him. Yeah, let's get with him. Sorry.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening, so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs. This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to. This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work.
As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren, and above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts,
Okay.
the library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how.
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts between the brothers?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
Someone whose job it is to investigate the case, find the perpetrators and make sure they get the punishment they deserve.
Punishment? Do you intend to punish them here, in the monastery?
I don't know yet. I'm still just on their trail. Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Is Jodok Prius?
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help. And please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Maybe Tim.
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Solarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Okay.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother, and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I know you're PS now, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so he could be very... Could be him, we never know, but I'm not going to accuse him for no reason. I'm going to finish this video here though, and in the next one we're going to explore, and we're going to see if we can find this Pierce and arrest him. Anyway guys, until next time, take care.